that when the characters die, they would you have permadeath and you create a new character. That's what I thought roguelike means. It's a subgenre of role-playing games characterized by a dungeon crawl-through, procedurally generated level, turn-based gameplay, tile-based graphics, and permanent death of the player character. Yes, so maybe this has permanent death. I would assume it doesn't though, because look, there's the main character right there. So does she die and then you create a different character? That'd be kind of weird. Read or die, it says. Oh, I probably should have read that. So is this what we have to do? You have to scroll down to the read or die part? Wait, okay, let's go back for a second. Exit, okay. So there's a read or die part. Maybe that's why I wasn't doing well, because I didn't read the read or die section. Need to know, unless you want Red Robin to die permanently, to die many painful, horrific deaths. Dragon Pursuit was turn-based. If you take a turn, the foes take a turn. In order to skip a turn, you need to press the touchpad button. Don't let monsters sneak up behind you. Backstabs cause double damage. Okay. You can rotate in place to face your enemies. Use the right stick. Okay. That was something that I wasn't doing. Think before you act. You have unlimited time to plan your strategy. You can move diagonally, but enemies can't. Wow. Okay, keep your health topped off. See, this makes the game more interesting for me, knowing this. There was a tutorial. Remember I said there should have been a tutorial? There was. It was read or die at the bottom. But it wasn't like, it doesn't even have like, see, look at this. Story mode, survival mode, endless labyrinth. These all have special colors. But read or die is just trapped in blue between the options and the credits. It's not easy to see. It should be bigger and it should be a different color maybe. Not to be critical, but anyway, so you can kick bombs and detonate them with firearms. Foes can see you from behind. Some special blocks can be moved or destroyed. This seems to make the game much more interesting. So yeah, if you read the read or die, let's change things for you a little bit. Firearms are great for shooting fleeing enemies in the back. Yeah, but what about morality? So it's fleeing, you don't just shoot them in the back. Right? Okay, so this is the instruction manual. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I can't even teleport to the page that I want to read? I have to just skim through all the pages? No. Once upon a time, the great dragon turtle god Asura swam the vast cosmos with a multipod. Verse. Upon its back was born a world of magic and wonderment. Of the Asura realm, yeah, this is the part from the beginning. And it looks like we didn't miss anything. It's just after the first two sentences, you have to read them yourself. But then after that, the narration, I know because I just looked at it, the video again. After that, the narration takes over and reads the rest. So I don't need to read all this. The protagonist is Red Robin. The main protagonist is a cheerful yet raging alcoholic. See, I would say the game's not roguelike if Robin doesn't get permadeath. So the fact that she dies and then you restart as her again makes it not roguelike. A year ago, Robin lost her memory, but her dark, bloody past has come back to haunt her with a vengeance. As the story unfolds, you'll be pulled deeper into the world. Well, you don't need to spoil the story for me. I could kill you with a spoon. Yeah, sure you could. In addition to Red Robin, there are more excitable characters that can be lost. Not that she couldn't kill me with a spoon. I mean, she does seem like a complete psychopath. I don't want to be anti-feminist and say women can't kill me with a spoon. But, I mean, I'm certainly not successfully killing anybody with a spoon. I'm using a knife and a gun, so I don't know. But, yeah, she seems like a crazy, psychopathic person that would shoot someone in the back while they're running away and kill me with a spoon. I believe it. Good for you, crazy person. Yeah. So, story mode? Unravel a tale of murder, betrayal, and madness as you help Red Robin come to terms with her bloody past. Focus on storytelling, character progression, and exploration. Alright, yeah, I know where the game begins. You don't have to... Tell me about the actual... I don't know. Survival mode, embark on a journey to discover the wilds of Asura. Designated for the thrill seeker, you must overcome the terror that comes... See, almost like arcade-like, which is kind of cool. I like the idea that it has the survival mode. Oh, roguelike is... Okay, survival mode is roguelike. Sounds interesting. I wonder what it's like. I guess you should try it. At some point at least. Endless Labyrinth. Dive into an endless labyrinth of twisted turns and deadly traps guaranteed to devour brave and foolish explorers alike. Endless Labyrinth is designed for fierce competition of intense high score runs. There are a variety of characters available, each with their own unique ability. Your character starts in the labyrinth at level 1 and with limited supplies. You will encounter endless waves of procedurally generated mazes filled with traps, monstrous bosses, and mini-games that increase in difficulty over time. Glorious death awaits. Beware, you can save and load your game, but death is permanent. Yeah, just like Rogue. Okay. You will see a list of previously saved sessions. Select your session and select load. While story mode, you have 3 options for saving, moving around, taking turns. Magic and skills. Variety of defensive/offensive magic. The main thing that made me want to quit playing the game, and I felt like entirely justified in doing it, was that I couldn't figure out how to use a healing potion. And then eventually, in order to use the healing potion, I had to use it as a quick reference object, which is fine, but I had to like scroll all the way down from where the potion was at the top, like down like 40 slots to the bottom left area, and then in order to move the potion into the quick use area. And I felt like that was just insane, and I was like, I was also just bored with the game in general. But reading some of this makes me a little bit more interested in playing now that I feel like I understand it. I like that this is like kind of old school, and then you get to read what the characters say and stuff like that. I think it's especially great for Let's Plays, because it's just like, I used to sit around with friends and family and stuff like that, like my cousin, and we would play old RPGs, and we would read out loud what the characters said, and it's just really fun. And I feel like that's the glory of Let's Plays, is that you get to read to your audience and like pretend that you have like a friend that you're playing a video game with, and you're reading out loud, doing silly voices and stuff like that. That's just fun. I feel like this game will be good for that. So I'm a little bit, I don't want to get my hopes up, but maybe this game is not as bad as I thought. We'll see. Alright, I think I don't need help with this part. Magic and skills. Highlight the action slot, press the square button. Some of this all needs to be refreshers on. Okay, a lot of information here. Square button is a secondary action, which I think includes using items. Command pop-up is used to check out items found in the game inventory. How do you... Oh, triangles command pop-up. Following game menus can be accessed through the root menu. Yes, inventory menu. Okay, this is where I was getting lost trying to use a potion. Allows you to access, sort, and equip all the items. Up, down, left, right button, equip, inspect, use, or throw away. Holding the square button to move items to crafting slots, action slots, or equipment slots. Okay, you can also just use the command pop-up, which I think is what I should have done to use my healing potion. Confusing. Okay, let's give it a try. I think that's how, because I accidentally used the command pop-up, and that's how my gun accidentally somehow got switched from my bombs at one point, and then I was shooting my gun instead of using bombs, and I was like, how did that happen? It's because I accidentally used the command pop-up. And this is part of what people are complaining about in Metacritic, is that they didn't, I think people didn't notice this thing, and they couldn't figure out how to play the game. And they're like, this is so confusing. Okay. Alright, so now they know about the command pop-up. Let's just try playing the game. See how it goes. And I can always come back here and read some more if I need to. Did I save it all? Can I continue? There it is. Yeah. Let's load. I don't remember saving. Maybe it auto-saved. Yeah, it definitely auto-saved. Alright, so am I ready to go to the desert land? Yeah. Vanilla desert. Take 2. Oh, I have an encounter on the way there. I didn't even know that was possible. Okay, so this time I'll know a little bit better what to do. Halt. Don't you move now. Raise your hands. Don't move and raise my hands? Which is it? Stop talking. How much gold do you have on you? I asked how much gold you have on you. Answer, or I will cut out your tongue. You don't have to do this. Just walk away and you won't get hurt. Gold or your life. What will it be? Can I pay you with a kick to the head? Or do you accept a fist as payment? I will take your gold and your life. Let the wolf fight her. Oh snap, there's an ogre over there? I wasn't expecting that. I'm turning red now. Oh, did I drop the bomb there? Okay, now I can turn, yeah, it turns film using the R stick. And this guy seems to be attacking my wolf, so I don't like that. I'm going to attack him. No, I want to... I feel like I should double team this person. Seems like a good idea. No, don't cancel. How do I attack? Cancel. There we go, X. That works. Okay, save video clip.